Oh, sorry about that, everyone. Hey, guys. I was sitting here. Thought I'd deliver this second episode of Meyer vlogs. And hopefully it gets recorded and uploaded in one try this time. This is my second take on the recording. I recorded it a week ago, the very day before I headed to Heather's camp, and it was probably one of my favorite things to do. The summertime is probably one of my favorite times of the year because I get to hang around with other blind and visually impaired people. We have a lot of fun. Next week I head to Wichita for the Broadcasters Academy, which will be going Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'll be going down and coming back, so maybe, just maybe, I can record another episode then. Also, another thing that'll be happening is I will be recording Meyer, and a week or two after that, Broadcasters Academy, I'll be doing I will be going to Project Search, which is a program for people with, quote, disabilities, unquote, to get unpaid job experience. It's basically a way to get their foot in the door. And you probably might notice that my voice probably isn't as echoey. I would have to listen to the video later to find out. The reason for that being I am recording this with a pair of Apple headphones on. So you guys can kind of hear a lot better. And you'll probably still hear some of the sound, just chances are won't be as loud. What to talk about here? Oh boy, this is something that grinds my gears. Internet wrestling fans. I'm not talking about wrestling fans that are on the internet, because there's a lot of them. I'm subscribed to a couple of them. Brian Zane from Wrestling with Regret instantly comes to mind because he's a genuine wrestling fan. There's a difference. The internet fans are the ones who believe, I'm going to say pretty much everything that the Wrestling Observer, a lot of dirt sheet sites, dirt sheet, yeah. However, a lot of them, like the Wrestling Observer, is pretty reliable. There are a few that are pretty reliable. But the thing is, with internet fans, and you're about to hear me get pretty passionate, thing is, with internet wrestling fans, I'm going to use Roman Reigns as an example because he's the best, he's the one that comes to mind whenever you think of internet wrestling fans. Roman Reigns. I like Roman Reigns. I'm probably going to get roasted in the comment section for that. Roman Reigns is a good... He's improved. Really improved. And I have a feeling that you can't wrestle chants. They're probably coming from people who have no idea... Oh, excuse me, what it's like to be in that ring. And chances are they also have no idea what those those guys put themselves through. But they put their bodies on the line. And the problem is, now look, I didn't become a wrestling fan until 2014. That didn't mean I didn't play any wrestling games. Because I did. I played SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. That was actually WWF Warzone for the Nintendo 64 was the first wrestling game I ever played. So it has a place in my heart. But SVR06 was the first game. It was the first modern wrestling game I had ever played. And believe it or not, I didn't play some of the more classic WWE games like WWE 13. And when I say classic, I'm excluding Here Comes the Pain and No Mercy, because I'm referring to more recent games, obviously. But I didn't play W13 until like 2015. Sometime in 2015. And even then, I played it on easy. Now I play the game on hard mode because I can master that. But back to the topic at hand. I'm going to ask you to do one thing for me if you ever watch this video. And I have a feeling that some people will watch it. Here's what I want you to do. Here's what I really want you to do, and I hope you do it. I hope you do it. Sorry, I had to. But I want you to give me proof. And not generic things that say, like, oh, Roman can't wrestle, Roman is bad at promos. Roman has improved. He has improved very great. He has greatly improved over the past while, but I'm getting on a tirade. More to this is just please don't believe everything you read on the internet. So now that tirade's out of the way, I'm going to kind of talk about some things when it comes to my YouTube schedule. I don't know if I have a schedule. I just record videos and upload them. Take my Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle episode that just went up yesterday. All in all, the episode was pretty good. I recorded with my brother Jaden, who played the game, and we recorded a 34-minute video, and I'm like, wow. I remember when I started, I couldn't record that long. I mean, I think only one time out of my entire YouTube career, besides the Blind Legend episode 2 playthrough, episode 2, that I recorded a video that lasted longer than, like, 7 minutes. Actually, there was a video that went up for 12 minutes. That was 12 minutes long, and that was one of my first videos I ever did. But back then, I had the YouTube Capture app and an iPhone 5C. Now I have the actual YouTube app and an iPhone 7, and I can record longer videos. I think it's kind of interesting. The original intent for this series was something that I could easily just talk about things that are easy and hard for blind people, but not impossible. And it's turned into a place where I just speak my mind. I kind of like that. Go over my personal opinions. Good news is you guys won't hear voiceover. Voiceover just went off in my ear telling me about a YouTube upload. It's doing it again. But you know, I looked at the comments for another YouTube video today. Announcing the Woo! Collector's Edition for WWE 2K19. And I am probably going to pre-order the game, just not the deluxe edition, mainly because it's too expensive. I'll probably just order the standard edition, because really the only reason I'm pre-ordering is for Rey Mysterio and Ronda Rousey. That's not to say I'm not going to enjoy the game, because I am. And I still need to get the Cena Enough pack for 2K18, which I'm probably going to get sometime. Then I can play as RVD and Batista, and those other versions of John Cena, but that's besides the point. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. You get alternative tires for Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. You get Rowdy Roddy Piper in the game. He hasn't been in since 2K16. You get Undertaker from '02. Big evil, basically. That's good. It's pretty neat. Can't really complain. Although, I think some people can. They don't really understand. Oh, you also get an alternate attire for Charlotte Flair from WrestleMania 32, which I think is pretty good. Oh, speaking of wrestling, you guys see the episode of SmackDown last night? I thought it was pretty good. I watched Conman 167's live reactions. By the way, go subscribe to his channel. He is a very, very good YouTuber. He has opinions that are similar to mine, but aren't mine exactly. But then again, he's watched wrestling longer than I have, so he has the right to have different opinions, and I respect him. What I'm probably gonna do after this, I'm probably gonna practice my drums, possibly, depending on how long Mom and Courtney stay out. That's the only reason I'm recording this, because no one's at home, and because I had this idea to record the episode. Yeah, but that'll be good to finally get that episode out. I am going to do something on Twitter, probably. I'm going to ask how many would love to see Game Grumps play Ace Attorney, because I would definitely love to see that. I could play along with him, just prove. That would be cool. He's just playing along and just acing, and a blind person is playing it. It's not impossible. Yeah, it's not impossible for a blind person to play some Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. But speaking of blind people, I am one of them, so I'm going to talk about some things. You know, there's a startling statistic. It appears the cat has got my tongue. But yeah, there's a startling statistic out there that says that 85% of blind people, they don't work. They just sit at home and get SSI. That's Social Security stuff, if you guys don't know. Some of you guys might not, but a lot of you guys might. I don't know. But it is a very, as I mentioned, it's a startling statistic. Whatever the word is. But the one thing you probably might not be aware of, or some of you guys might, is that it is not impossible for a blind person to get a job. I have started this YouTube as kind of like a hobby, and I haven't uploaded full-time, but I have been pretty consistent, which I think is pretty cool. But my dream job, and you guys probably might be able to tell, is radio, because I have the voice. I've been told I have the voice for it, and I'm kind of not showing it. Instead, I'm kind of showing a more laid-back side of my personality. And a little bit of my voice acting. If you look to your right, you'll see a wall. Yeah, I know. Very entertaining. Ha 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 ha. Not. But yes, probably another thing I'm going to do is maybe play some my Nintendo Switch. Maybe. I don't know. Probably place. Alright, a little bit of a backstory. I need to record parts for. I need to record part 3 of A Blind Legend. I'm probably not going to do what I did last part. And the last part, and the last time I tried to record this part, basically what happened was I recorded over an hour, and I recorded me beating the whole game and discovering an interesting thing where if you press enter on certain scenes, you can skip those fights. You can skip fight scenes, instantly making the final boss anticlimactic, and I had to go back and redo the final boss. So I'm trying not to do that this time. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to record up to a certain point, and I'm going to end off the episode. And I don't know how far I'm going to get into it. Actually, I do. I just don't want to tell you because that'll spoil it. And you know how much I really don't like spoiling things. So I'm going to try not to spoil anything. In fact, I'm not going to spoil anything. Yeah, I'll just record a bit further into a blind legend, and probably if you guys saw on my Mario plus Rabbids video, the first part I did, the Sonic Forces playthrough is officially on temporary hiatus. Even though there's only been one episode, we have to figure things out because a little bit of an issue happened yesterday. I had to go back and delete all those unuploaded videos, even the ones that had been uploaded. So I had to delete the original second episode of the Meyer vlog series, which is a series that I'm currently recording, obviously. So yeah, that wasn't too fun. That aside, I'm probably gonna end off here, so I can do more stuff. But if you guys definitely did enjoy, consider leaving a like, sharing the video, and subscribe. Turn on notifications, and if you also want to, you can leave a comment down below. Just try and keep it civil. But that's gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you all in the next episode. This is Austin Meyer 238, and I'll see you next time.